Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about nobody is perfect at expressing everything they feel. You know what I'm saying? Uh, some people may be better than others at expressing everything that they feel, but still though, they not perfect though. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes we be beating ourselves up. Sometimes we be like, man, like this person is better than me at expressing how they feel. That person is better than me at expressing how they feel. And I'm not good at expressing how I feel and this and that. But one thing is, bro, like even the other person who you think is better is also not perfect at expressing everything that they feel. And I feel like learning to express everything that you feel is more of a journey as opposed to a destination. You don't just reach a destination and then you'll be like, yeah, I know how to express everything that I feel. I know how to express myself 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to get better. I've reached perfection in learning how to express myself. You know what I'm saying? Like that never happens, bro. That never happens. If you were a human being, bro, you know what I'm saying? You ever feel like you could have expressed yourself better in a certain situation? You know what I'm saying? Like you ever be feeling like 10 different things at the same time and then you forget one thing that you was feeling, and then that because, bruh, nobody's really perfect at expressing everything that they feel, bruh. And I feel like we be like beating ourselves up, bruh. Like we be too um critical of our own imperfection, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Whole time, bruh, nobody's perfect at expressing everything that they feel. But you know, if somebody came out and said a message like this, it's gonna encourage you because you're gonna be like, wait, even the people who I thought was better at expressing themselves than I am, they also not perfect. You know what I'm saying? They also on a journey of learning how to express themselves even better, bro. Because there is no destination to expressing yourself and learning how to express yourself better. Like I feel like that's a journey, bro. You don't reach like perfection in learning how to express yourself. So what are we talking about for real? Like, is it really like necessary to be in competition of who knows how to express themselves better? Is it really like something that we need to dive into? Like, oh, I'm better than you at expressing how I feel and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Like, at the end of the day, bro, like, just try to get better, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to get better at learning how to express the things that you feel, but understand that you're not gonna reach perfection because you're not Jesus, bro. You're a human being, bro. You're gonna forget. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna forget, like, bruh. Sometimes we go through so many different ranges of emotions, like we can't express everything that we feel and communicate everything. We're gonna forget some things. You're gonna forget some things, bro, that you trying to express. You know what I'm saying? That's just called being human though, you know what I'm saying? But man, like everybody, like I just wanted to just do this message to kind of like just break down like that barrier and that wall, because I feel like people just be like too hard on themselves, bro. Like and it's not even just about expressing yourself. It's a lot of other areas, you know what I'm saying, that people just be too hard on themselves in. And really, like, when you really look at it for what it is, bro, nobody's perfect at expressing themselves. Everybody's still learning on how to better express themselves. So what is really, like, what are we talking about for real? You know what I'm saying? And let me look at my notes real quick actually. Yeah, I think that's basically everything I wanted to say, man. I just wanted to really just talk about this, bro. Like, be encouraged, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to learn how to better express yourself. Don't be afraid to better learn how to express how you feel. Especially how you feel to God and how you feel towards, like, your relationship with God. And like, don't even be afraid to go higher levels in how you express how you feel when you are praying to God. You know what I'm saying? Just there's just a lot of just different levels when it comes to expressing yourself. Like, you don't just reach like level 10 and then be like, oh, that's the final level of expressing myself. Oh my gosh, it's over with. Like, that's not how this works, bro. It's a journey, bro. It's a journey, but yeah, man, I just wanted to do this message to just encourage the right people, bro. You might be you might be actually being too hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then you looking at everybody's way of expressing themselves, and you comparing it to your own way of expressing yourself. But let me tell you something about how other people express themselves versus how you express yourself. God created you to be you, bro. You can't take somebody else's way of expressing themselves and then trying to imitate excuse my voice, and then you trying to imitate it, bro. You can't do that, bro. Like, you don't know the experiences that they've been through to better understand how to express themselves and this and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how many, for some people, it could have took them years to just learn how to better express how they feel and to better communicate how they feel and to better express themselves. Some people have been practicing and learning more about how to express themselves for years. You know what I'm saying? Some people just really like been learning how to express their emotions and how they feel and how to better communicate how they feel for years. So, and they still ain't perfect. Even after all those years, they perfecting. They trying to even after all those years, they may look like they are perfecting how to better express themselves. They still not perfect for real. They still more levels. Because you gotta understand, when God created us, bro, we have too many layers to us, bro. Like, there's too many layers on how we feel. You know what I'm saying? You ever sometimes just be like, it's like you feel as though you could be feeling like 10 different things at the same time, right? And then it's like sometimes you could feel something, and then it's like what you feel is like you don't know how to even express it in words for real. Like, there is those type of things that you feel that you don't even know how to put in words. So how can anybody be perfect at expressing themselves when there's certain things that we feel we don't even know how to express? Some things, like, there's no words to express certain things. So if you really like think about it, bro, like, and yeah, like I was saying, bro, if you really think about it, like, some people could use metaphors and analogies. Some people could use poetry to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? Some people who make music, they could use songs to express themselves and this and that. But everybody just trying to, find what works for them. Like, you might be better at expressing yourself through poetry than you are with just like saying words, like just conversational. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find what works for you when it comes to expressing yourself. You might be just better at expressing yourself through like through artwork, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to like poetry, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta find what works for you, and then you ain't really gonna reach like a destination. You always gonna keep working on it. You get what I'm saying? But that basically everything I think. Yeah, that's all the points that I wanted to make in this message, bro. Be encouragement and peace.